What's up, Facebook? What's going on? I figured I'd do a walk and talk with you guys. I just did a walk and talk with TikTok, and that was fun. And I love TikTok. I think it's cool that people just jump in your room that you randomly know. I also did I was watching some of the DJs. I love watching the DJs. Do you listen to the DJs on TikTok? I want to know if I'm the only one, because I truly enjoy listening and joining in on the lives of the TikTok DJs. But I wanted to jump on here with you guys today with my Facebook family, who I love and adore so much, while I'm on the treadmill. I probably don't even have to post today, the post I usually do, where I'm like, what is today? I think today is day 14. Day 14 of consistently moving my body. Feeling good, feeling great. But you guys, I want to talk about, it's spooky season, right? It is spooky season. Everybody's all amped for Halloween, and I don't celebrate Halloween. I'm going to be 100% transparent, because I don't do it. Ever since I, studied and all this stuff, I don't want to do it, right? I don't get into the spirits unless it's the Holy Spirit, and that's that. But, I want to talk about the spookiest thing to me. And you're probably going to be like, what? The spookiest thing to me is not having time freedom. Not having time freedom for me is the spookiest thing. And I guess I've always been kind of a person who likes to beat to the sound of my own drum. Like, even in high school, like, I was like, this is stupid. Like, I was a ditcher, right? I was able to complete and get my my diploma through adult school. Okay, yes. That was me. So, and I've always been like that. And I think that's another reason why, when I did work in corporate America, I was always promoted. I was always leading teams, because I was never really a follower. Like, I like to do my own thing. I like to form my own opinions, my own thoughts. I need to think through. Even when somebody gives me some knowledge or whatever, I need to fact check it first to make sure I believe it, right? Because just because somebody else believes something doesn't necessarily mean that I will believe it, So the spookiest thing for me is not having time freedom. And I wanted to, I was thinking back on when I worked in corporate America. You guys, I've taken myself out of it, because I've learned the skills of how to produce an income online. And once you do that and you experience that, it's very hard to go back. So now I'm in the phase of scaling and sharing with more people, right? And doing things that I didn't do before, and stepping out of my comfort zone, right? That's where I am right now in this phase of my life. And I'm much more into really wanting to help people to create that for themselves as well. Because if you do not know what it feels like to be on a family vacation or out hanging with your family, and to get that notification on your phone, like, you just made some money, you just got a sale, such and such just signed up, right? If you don't know the feeling of putting out a video one day, and that one video makes you 5 sales for the rest of the week, or that one video makes you 50 sales over a certain amount of time, like, that is the best feeling you could ever experience, right? And I want to give that feeling to other moms in particular who may be working that 9 to 5, or you may be a stay-at-home mom. Either one of those. You're working a 9 to 5, and you need more freedom. You're craving more time with your children, with your family, right? If you are a mom and you are craving more time, and you're working 9 to 5, you're craving more time with your family, you're craving more time to do the things and go on the field trips and take the kids out and do the things that stay-at-home moms are able to do. You're just able to have a little bit of wiggle room to where when you're at work, you want to know you can take off for those special events. You want to know if your mom gets sick, you're able to go to the hospital. If your grandma gets sick, you're able to take care of her. A lot of you guys don't know, I'm full-time caretaking, Monday through Sunday. It's a 7-day job. But I wouldn't be able to do that if I didn't have the skill of producing an income online. Period. I wouldn't be able to do it. Because I would know there's no way I can make any more money. Like, I can't be here making money, right? But when you have that skill set, you know, all I got to do is this, and this, right? And that's what I want to teach people, how to do the this, and this. How to, and if those of you who've been following me for a while, you've seen me post my income results. If you're new, you may not have seen that. And I'm kind of at a phase where I don't really want to post money online, how much money I'm making. But I think what I'll do is create a highlight or something with all of my past results and the money that I've earned online, just for proof for people to know that I've done it, period. But just know this, once you've done something once, you can do it over and over and over again. It's just a matter of repeating that same action over and over and over again. Even when it's boring, even when you don't feel like it, like even when you don't see any results. But to know that these activities will produce this result, right? And once you know that, I want to share that with everybody. So if you are, like I said, that mom who's working at 9 to 5, and you're like, dang, it's my baby's birthday. Maybe you have more than one child. I have one daughter, right? Maybe you have more than one child. And you have, let's say you have 4 kids, and one of them's birthday, 2 of their birthdays is in the same month. One at the beginning, one at the end. Then you have 2 more children. And a couple months later is another one's birthday. Then let's say a week after that is the other one's birthday. Do you have the freedom to take off all of those days to celebrate the birthdays with all of your children? Or do you feel like it's going to be a problem asking for that many days off? Right? Or is it going to be like, well, you have to find somebody to cover your shift, and then you have to do this and you have to do that? Like, it's always a big thing when it should be so simple that you can take that time off to spend it with your family, right? We shouldn't feel like there's a trade-off of make the money or spend time with your family, because that's the worst thing for a mom. I know that feeling. Right? So to me, that's the spookiest thing. That's the spookiest thing. That's why I'm willing to show up here on social media. And I'm willing to go live. And I'm willing to put up crazy videos that people think are cringe. And I'm willing to say, hey, I've got something to sell. And I'm willing to do these things because that is what allows me to experience that time freedom and also make money. Right? Also produce an income. So if you're in a phase where you're like, even if you already, because I'm connected to a lot of people on here who already have a business, or they already have a product and all of that stuff, right? Whether it's network marketing, affiliate marketing, your own products, you're a coach, whatever. I'm connected to a lot of you guys. And if you're afraid to show up for people who need what you have, you won't get what you need. The more people you help, the more you help yourself, right? Because it's all about the impact that you're making out here in these internet digital streets, right? So I wanted to pop up on here and just share with you guys that there is another way. If you are that mom, like I said, who's craving that freedom, that time freedom, but also doesn't want to lose income, I highly suggest, while you're working that 9 to 5, to begin your journey of building a digital income or on income using digital marketing. Highly encourage it, because the sooner you start selling, the sooner you learn the skills, and the sooner you can either transition to working full-time for yourself or cut down on hours or work another job where it does allow you the freedom to do it, because you know, okay, I have these two income streams. The sooner you start, the sooner you'll be able to have more options, because it's all about options. So that's who I want to help. And also the stay-at-home mom. If you're a stay-at-home mom and you don't want to be asking your husband for money, you've been independent before, right? Like, you're like, man, I need to get it. Maybe you don't want to ask him for money. Maybe you just want to have your own money to do the extra fun things. You like play money, whatever, right? Or you just want to contribute to your household. You want to buy the groceries. You want to buy the hair care products. You want to buy the things you need, the laundry detergent, blah, 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 so that your husband can handle all the other stuff and you can take care of things too. You want to add to the household, right? This is a great way to do it. And the thing I love so much about what we have, right, at recipetoprofits.com is it's a done-for-you product. So if you are that mom that's working that 9 to 5 and you want change right now, like you're like, look, I want change right now. I am super tired of this. Like, I need options, right? If you're that mom that's working overtime, that's like doing it big, right? But you also want to be with your family. You're craving that freedom. We have a done-for-you product. So you don't have to spend time thinking about what kind of product am I going to sell? What kind of, all that stuff. You don't have to think about that when you have something that's done for you, right? So it's a done-for-you digital product, the Freedom Formula Blueprint, and it shows you how to create an income online, what it actually takes to be successful, right? And then also we have the systems to sell it. So you don't have to go ahead and create funnels and create a website and create all the emails to send to your customers, make all those connections, all that techie stuff. When you're working a 9 to 5 and you're ready to create some freedom, you're ready to create some extra income, you don't have time for that. Life is already too busy. I know, because I was there, right? I just want something easy. I used to think that all the time. I want something easy to sell. Easy. So we have the done-for-you product. We have the sales system to sell it. And then the most valuable, beautiful thing is the community and the training that you get. For free. For free. You guys, I have been around the block when it comes to marketing training and communities. And I have been with the highs of the highs, the lows of the lows, in between everything. I've tested and tried so many things. I've spent so much money over the years learning this skill, connecting with people, joining this group, joining that group. Like, it's in here, okay? So the thing that you will learn in our digital growth community are the things that people are paying $10,000 or more to hire a coach to teach them. And I'm telling you that right now because I've been in those rooms, right? I've been in the high ticket rooms. I've been in the low ticket rooms. I've been in the in-between rooms. And the knowledge that you will learn from this free community is high level. It should absolutely, if we could put a price on it, it would be over $10,000. But you won't have to pay any of that because that comes with your product, your marketing system, and now a community and support. right? So I want to share this with people because I know I post a lot and I'm like, here, go to Recipe to Profits, go to Recipe to Profits. But this is the woman behind that telling you why I feel so, I'm on a mission to help people. Because I am tired of seeing people struggle and not know that there are options and that it's easy and that anybody can do it. And not to mention mindset. That's another thing that we work on in the community is mindset. We have live mindset calls for people who need to transition more into that entrepreneurial mindset, because you're definitely going to have it. It's not the same as, working a 9-to-5. But here's the cool thing. Here's the thing. If you're a high performer, like I was at your 9-to-5, like if you're a high performer and you're like the one that's often feeling like, dang, I feel like I'm picking up everybody else's slack. Like, I'm tired. I'm running myself to the ground and everybody else is chilling, right? And I pray that you're not working in an environment like that. But there are plenty of them out there. Plenty. Then you can most definitely run your own business. Yeah. If you know how to follow, like, procedure and protocol and daily activities and daily checklists, and you know how to show up in your 9-to-5, you're a high performer, you can do this too. But guess what? Even if you're not, you can do it, because we teach a 2-hour workday. 2-hour workday. Y'all, I've done my 30 minutes. Yay! I'm gonna go again. So I've done my 30 minutes, and I think 30 minutes is like, honey, how long is 30 minutes? At 3.0 for, that's like 2 miles. 2 miles and something. Okay, almost 3,000 steps. So I'm going to go again. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I'm feeling good. You guys see the sweat on my face? But, so 30 more, I'm at 10,000. I'm going to go for 30 more then. But yeah, where was I? I don't know. But yeah, the mindset. 2-hour workday. This is simple stuff, y'all. Simple, simple, simple. And here's the beautiful thing. These videos that we're putting up and stuff, these are on here forever. I can literally save this video, put it on my YouTube, put it on my TikTok, put it on my Instagram, right? And they're living there forever, especially on YouTube. You can generate leads forever on YouTube because sometimes those videos just pick up. Actually, on Instagram, you guys know I'm not promoting mailbox money anymore. Well, I haven't been actively promoting it because I promote it online, and I'm looking for people who are actually making the money from strictly mailing postcards, and I haven't found anybody yet that's doing that. So I said, I'm not going to actively promote this, but I have videos on my Instagram for the mailbox money opportunity, and people have been hitting me up this past week on, information on that. And those videos I put up like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, right? And they're like hitting me up now. So videos resurface and you can continuously earn an income off of them. So I produce content, okay? Produce the content. Don't be afraid because nobody's going to help you pay your bills. Nobody's going to help you buy your groceries. They're cutting off. They said, I don't know how true it is, but from what I'm seeing online, they're cutting off EBT for a lot of people. Right? So it's a lot going on out here, and we need options. Moms need options. Women need options. People need options. And I just want to let you know that there are options out here. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful, blessed Tuesday. I am. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do tacos today. I think I'm going to do chicken wraps, tortilla, rotisserie chicken, lettuce, tomato, onion, ranch and chipotle sauce. That sounds so good. I still haven't eaten yet. So I'm still fasted. You guys know I'm on this mission to be my best health, wealth, happiness, all that stuff. There's more to see. Period. So yeah, I'm gonna continue my walk. I hope that if you watch this with me, I can't see any comments on here because I don't know what the heck is going on. But if you're watching the replay, put replay below so I know you watched this. And if you stayed on this long with me, you're a soldier. And I appreciate you. But yeah, I appreciate everybody too. On here on Facebooky. I love Facebook. I feel better here. Honestly, I'm not going to lie, y'all. When I went live on TikTok, I was like, who am I talking to? But here, when I come on Facebook, I feel like I know so many of you that it's like I can put faces to who I'm talking to, right? But I love you guys. I pray you have a wonderful, blessed, fantabulous day. And know that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. So if you are a believer and you're listening in and you feel like you can't do something or something is not for you because you're not good enough or you can't do it, no, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. And he wants you to live your best life. And he gives you the wisdom to gain wealth, right? So just know you can do it. I love you. Have a wonderful, blessed, prosperous day. If you're interested in working with me directly and learning and starting your online income journey, go to recipe2profits.com, put your information in, and I will get back to you. Okay? Peace.